how EIT Digital is driving Europe's digital transformation. Digital transformation is a phrase we are tired of already for some 5, some of us 10 years, but still, it's ongoing. And the director for Finland and Baltics at EIT Digital, Myyryläinen, will be the one to be asked here in front of us. Here's the mic, here's the clicker, if you need. Lea, choose your spot, and welcome.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the
Is it on? Just a second, just a second. My fault, it's my fault, my fault.
Okay, thank you. I can shout though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity to speak at the event today. So I will be talking about EIT Digital. Unfortunately, we don't have a hub yet in Latvia. So while you're listening to this speech, think about how you could support us setting up this particular hub here in Riga or Latvia in general. So I've had this slide first here because the European Institute and Innovation and Technology EIT mission is sort of touching us quite nicely with the entrepreneurship and innovation that we have at EIT Digital. And we are addressing specifically the strong digital Europe with the delivery of innovative digital products and services, start and growth of digital ventures and skilled digital entrepreneurship, pretty much similar as all the kicks have shown today. So let's look at how we, amongst the current 8 kicks, sort of can provide a sort of yet another angle to this equation. So currently we have with our 300+ partner network in Europe, we are the largest digital ecosystem in Europe. We also have a hub in Silicon Valley, and so currently presence in 12 European countries. We are just established the Tallinn satellite the Tallinn hub, as we could call it, at Taltech premises at Mektori, but we are looking into from the Tallinn area the full of Baltics. And so my interest is to look into the Latvia and Lithuania as well to possibly establish the hubs there as well. So, and with the Stockholm node together, we sort of form a Nordics region hub, and so we are looking over the full of Nordics. You see some of our key partners in this slide. For the interest of logos, they are some familiar names, but we have more and more in our ecosystem also SME size companies and startups. So we welcome all different sizes of companies to join EIT Digital. Here are some, let's say, Nordic Baltic ecosystem, let's say, company brands that might be some of them familiar to you. Startup Wise Guys for the Baltics, Lithuanian Innovation Center, and so forth. And also Tietoevry Estonia is there, not only Tietoevry Finland. So how do we operate? We have 5 distinctive areas where we run education services and our innovation activities and accelerator services. Those are digital cities, industry, well-being, tech, and finance. So anything that's within these sectors we are really interested in. So we have stand-up opportunities for different communities and teams across various industries, universities. Any individuals can join hackathons, challenges, different kind of activities that we have in our network. Also, summer school that we have for the master students is actually open to anybody. So you can go to the summer school and enhance your skills in you name digital health or some blockchain or whatever you might feel to study during the summertime. So once you sort of have created your idea, you are ready to go to the startup phase. Then we have various programs. And if I start from the bottom in the middle of this, the RIS Venture Call, unfortunately it just ended 8th of April, so just recently. But that is a specific program for RIS area where we sort of nurture new ideas. We business develop new ideas. We turn them into ventures. They have a pitching opportunities. And then they create through the program a venture that we also give some funding to. So that is a really nice, let's say, opportunity for newly established teams to create ventures. Innovation call, I will be talking more later in my slides about the innovation call that is active now. So our call is open throughout the whole year. So there are 3 distinct cutoff points when we evaluate the proposals, but it's open now. So I truly urge you to look into that during or after the session, or connect with me whilst you can. There is already one, let's say, proposal from Rīgas University that we are evaluating. Then once you're successful, which we all hope, then we have an accelerator program. It is a later stage accelerator program. So once your company is at around 1 million turnover and a certain growth rate, then we will help you to find funding from Europe, approximately from 2 million to 10 million, even 20 million level. So A and B round specifically. If you look at these 5 distinct areas, one good thing to mention is that, for example, in digital tech, where we are looking at cybersecurity, blockchain, AI, any of those type of technologies, they sort of thrive across all the sort of other kick areas. So one could have a sensor technology in food. One could have some sort of digital roboting system in manufacturing. So that is sort of a horizontal program. So even if you're interested in food or manufacturing or urban mobility, you might still look into our programs, what we can provide to you. So here are some 500 plus ventures that we have supported in the EIT Digital ecosystem. We are one of the oldest KICs. That's one of the reasons maybe. So we've been around for 12 years, and we have turned our, let's say, operations from supporting R&D all the way to supporting products. Now we are supporting mainly venture building. So we have seen along this 12-year route that supporting the ventures along the line is the key to take the tech into the market. And that's something that we do efficiently today. So here you might see some of the familiar names or not, but you can certainly go and check them out. Some of the accelerator companies, or accelerator, let's say, project companies, and also our innovation activities. So 3 distinct areas: Entrepreneur Academy, Innovation Factory, and Accelerator, but all joined to each other because you don't have one without the other, one could say. So something about our Entrepreneur Academy shortly. So we have a master school that is a 2-year blended entrepreneurial education school in conjunction with our summer school in between the years, and then professional school once you're sort of done with your studies. It is a huge school and really nice, supported by our partner universities. And I'm mentioning this because we are opening up opportunities to new universities as we speak. So we have a new sort of 3-year era starting with the program. So new universities are welcome, and next September, October time, we will sign in new universities that are interested in joining the master school program with us. So connect with me in case you're interested. So currently we have 7 master's programs. You can read them quickly yourself, and possibly adding one for quantum computing. Summer schools also listed here. So you see we have currently 11 summer schools, and so across Europe to choose from. Innovation Factory call 2022 is right now open. Just last week we had an information session call for the Nordic Baltic region. So that particular session has been recorded. So if you want to listen 1 hour what the information was about, connect with me, and I will connect with you the video material that is available. All in all, it consists of 2 different elements. It's about venture creation and venture boost. 2 categories. If you have a venture that is already set up, like, oh my God, I just set up my venture last week, so what do? It is still open for you. So if your venture is optimally less than 2 years old, you can still apply for the program. Or if you have an idea and you want to join this program to create a venture with a consortium, then basically you can do that with us, with the venture creation. Again, there are some rules to it, and we are, in the last sentence, we are also advising and engaging you with a private investment. So that's something that we would hope that you also sort of consider early on, not only our funding, that is maximum 250,000 euros to your venture, but also engaging with external investment in the beginning. So all in all, this sounds more like a sort of investing and investment and being an investor almost in this sector, but that's something that we've noticed that is pretty much needed in this sector to get things going. So ingredients for success within these ventures is ready to commercialize and generate revenue. So this is something that we talked with many of the talks early on today, that how to commercialize, how to build new entrepreneurs within the European sector and in Latvia, in Baltics overall, and within the Riga region. How you can commercialize your let's say proof of concept. And then having a strong business champion that you are ready to take it to the market. You have everything it needs, guts and a willingness to do it. And then having a private investor also to endorse your solution. We bring various areas here, and once if you want to go deeper in this, because the time is limited, then please look at the info session. But basically you bring something and we also bring something. We bring our ecosystem partners that can support you, bring you pilot customers, bring your suppliers, bring you tech partners, and also if you don't have every ingredient in your founding team, we have the master school students that are highly skilled to come in and support you in your venture. Also, if you're looking for investors, we have our investor network to support you with the investors. And if we have investors in the room, please connect with us so that we can connect you with our investor network. And then launching pilot and sort of a paid pilot. Currently, actually in our ecosystem, our biggest piloting partner is City of Helsinki. So City of Helsinki has opened up almost all of the facilities, elder care, streets, waste management, just about anything for piloting purposes. So if you want to pilot something, cities are essential help for that because they own so much of the facilities. And with Espoo City, we have same thing going on. So hopefully getting them on board with a similar type of activity. Accelerator business, access to finance, access to market. Earlier mentioned we have the accelerator part. So if you're already up with your venture, then we can help you to get some funding or access to market. And here some of the raised money. I'm stopping soon, no problem. So indeed, quite good successes what we have done in this area. So thank you for all of you, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Leah. One question straight away. So you are having your own circle of investors who are ready to join in with their private investment just to meet the criteria. So is that some kind of filter? If private investor says, yep, I'm interested in this, then you would say, yep, that's a worthy applicant.
It would be ideal, but it goes also vice versa. So just last Friday I had a discussion with an investor in Finland, and we are sort of scanning their database of startups and also their sort of a short list that is to come. And the idea is that if a particular company that is deep tech enough for us, because we are looking for deep tech ideas that is very peculiar in the market, and then if our external evaluators score it high and we decide to invest in it, then we are trying to create a mechanism where the investor then invests the other slot. So if we invest 250, the investor will push in 250. So matching the investment that we make is crucial. There's also co-funding element in this. There's no such thing as free lunch nowadays, you guys. So if we invest something, you need to invest. Either it's sweat equity, either it's like bank loan, either you go to the other investor and get some money, because we only fund you partially. You still have to work for the rest of it. So currently our funding rate is 40% of your full project. not 100%. So this is not a grant. This will still make you sweat.
Sweat or bust. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, please? Or something to add? No? Thank you, Leah.